Hey everyone, today I wanted to do a quick comparison between the retail version and the Pokemon Center exclusive version of the new Scarlet and Violet Elite Trainer boxes. As you can see here, I have two of each of the new ETBs, one with each of the differing box arts. These ETBs are actually much easier to compare relative to previous sets ETBs. However, I still wanted to show everyone what was different inside the box as well as seeing if the pull rates were different. As you can see on the right-hand side, I have the two Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs, and on the left-hand side are the two retail versions. The first thing you'll notice is that the artwork is different. I think the Pokemon Center exclusive artwork is much cleaner relative to the retail version, but I really don't have a preference on which one I like better. If you do, please leave a comment down below. Well, let's get opening these and see what is different inside. So the second obvious difference between the Elite Trainer boxes is the Pokemon Center one retails for $60, while the retail one can be found online for between $50 and $55. If you do a little bit more digging though, I've actually seen them for just around $45 as well. Okay, so let's start with the retail version. So let's open the retail version. They all come with the player's guide. It has a list of all the cards, talks about the game, so both versions come with that. And then so this is the retail version, and we have sleeves and the promo energy cards, the dividers, dice, and the poison and burn counters. And then in the retail version, like I said, we have 9 packs. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So these are all here. So that is the retail version. And then let's go ahead and open up one of the Pokemon Center exclusive versions. So, actually, this here. And I believe all of this stuff is the same. So, the sleeves are the same. Now, in the Pokemon Center exclusive version, you actually get 2 promos. You get one of the Koraidon or the Miraidon. That's the exact same as the retail version. So here's the retail version as well. They're exactly the same. But you also get one of the promos with the Pokemon Center exclusive stamp here. So that's the first difference that's inside. Let's see. The second difference is the, I thought the dividers were different. I guess the dividers are the same. So the only other difference, I assume, ooh, what happened to my dice in this one? Here are the burn counters, those are exactly the same as well. Oh, weird. I didn't get any, I only got 1 dice in this Pokemon Center exclusive ETB. Huh. Well, we'll open up the other one and I'll show a comparison. But the other difference is you get 11 booster packs in the Pokemon Center exclusive one. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, did I get 12 packs? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I got 12 packs in this. I'll take 1 extra pack instead of some dice. So, but you're supposed to only get 11. But we'll see how the Miraidon boxes compare. So here, just cleaning up the Miraidon boxes before we open up the Koraidon boxes. Getting those out of the way, and then we're going to open up the retail Miraidon box first. Opening that up, counting the packs, there are only 9 here. So this one came with the right amount of packs. The sleeves and the Miraidon promo card look pretty sweet. I actually like the purple and gold color scheme here. I think I like it a little bit better than the red and gold of the other one. All the energies there. Now let's crack open the Pokemon Center exclusive one. I was actually really curious as to whether or not we'd get the right amount of packs in here. But here are the two promos, the one with the Pokemon Center stamp as well. I'll show it in a little bit more detail at the end of the video. Got all the dice, and then moment of truth. Only 11 packs, so not an error box, but that's okay. Okay, so as you can see here on the right hand side, I have the Pokemon Center Exclusive packs, and on the left hand side I have the retail packs. So we're probably going to speed through this section, and then I'll do a voiceover, but I just wanted to make it clear. Let's do all of the retail first, and then we'll do the Pokemon Center Exclusive packs next. So as we go through this section of the video, I wanted to first talk about what cards I would consider hits, and then after that, I'll talk about what specific cards I would be looking for in this set. So there's been some changes to the way Pokemon is indicating the rarity of a card. There are double rares, ultra rares, illustration rares, special illustration rares, and hyper rares. So I'm going to go through each of those sort of one by one and talk through how many there are and how you can identify them in the set. So there are 12 double rares in this set, and those are identified by the 2 black stars at the bottom of the card. These are the normal EX cards. There are 20 ultra rares, and this is indicated by 2 shiny foil stars at the bottom of the card. These are full art foil versions of Pokemon EX and even some supporter cards. There are also 24 illustration rares. This is indicated by a single gold star. These are alternate art versions of commons, uncommons, and rare cards with full art illustrations. Then there's 10 special illustration rares indicated by 2 gold stars. These are like the alternate or alt art versions of EX or trainer cards. Finally, there are 6 hyper rares. These are indicated by 3 gold stars at the bottom of the card, and these are the gold cards in the set. So there are 3 cards that are worth $50 or more currently in this set, and so I would consider those 3 sort of the top tier hits or chases. The first is the special illustration rare or alt art Miriam. The counts for this right now are around $75. So with that price and with the rarity, I would consider this like the primary chase, or what people would consider the primary chase right now in the set. Next is the Miraidon EX Special Illustration Rare, with comps coming in at around $60. Lastly, in this top tier of chases is the Gardevoir EX Special Illustration Rare, and that's going for right around $48 today. The next tier of cards I'd be more than happy to pull are the Koraidon EX Special Illustration Rare that comes in at around $39. The Miriam Ultra Rare or Full Art Rare that is around $30. Gyarados EX Ultra Rare Full Art that is around $25. Miraidon EX Gold Hyper Rare coming in at $21. Ralt Illustration Rare at $19. Then Nest Ball Gold Hyper Rare at $16. And then finally the Arcanine EX Ultra Rare at $16 as well. Out of here. Alright, last pack magic for the retail. Last pack magic for retail. Let's see if we can get anything. See if we can get that Miriam. Ooh, looks like there is something back there. Chansey Reverse. Gardevoir EX Full Art. So this is all in all what we have for retail. I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup now. So we have a little bit extra time, so I wanted to go over sort of the rarest cards in the set, at least according to the Pokemon Company. So the 6 hyper rares are technically the rarest cards in the set, and those are the Gold Miraidon EX, the Koraidon EX, the Gold Nest Ball, Gold Rare Candy, Gold Basic Lightning Energy, and Gold Basic Fighting Energy. Next we have the Special Illustration Rares, and that includes the Spidops EX, Miraidon EX, Gardevoir EX, Great Tusk EX, Koraidon EX, Iron Treads EX, Arven, Jock, Miriam, and Penny trainers. Next we have the Ultra Rares, and this includes Spidops EX, Arcanine EX, Gyarados EX, Magnezone EX, Miraidon EX, Gardevoir EX, Banette EX, Great Tusk EX, Koraidon EX, Toxicroak EX, Iron Treads EX, Oinkologne EX, Arven, Jock, Katie, Miriam, Penny, 2 Professor's Research, one with Professor Sada and one with Professor Turo, and then Team Star Grunt trainers. Next are the illustration rares, and those include Tarantula, Dolive, Toadschool, Scovillain, Armarouge, Slowpoke, Clauncher, Wiglet, Dondozo, Pachirisu, Palmot, Drowsy, Ralts, Curlia, Fido, Grievard, Riolu, Sandile, Cloth, Mabostiff, Bombardier, Kingambit, Starly, and Squovit. So lastly, we have the 12 double rares. These are all the normal EXs. So that includes the Miraidon EX, Gardevoir EX, Gyarados EX, Arcanine EX, Oinkologne EX, Koraidon EX, Magnezone EX, Great Tusk EX, Banette EX, Spidops EX, Toxicroak EX, and Iron Treads EX. So all in all, that's 72 hits total out of the 258 cards total in the set. And again, just to recap, those 72 hits include 12 double rares, which are the EXs, 20 ultra rares, 24 illustration rares, 10 special illustration rares, and 6 hyper rares. All right, last pack, extra pack magic. Let's see if we get anything in this one. Nothing. So these are the hits that we have for Pokemon Center Exclusive. All right, so how did we do? So on screen, everything from here to the right-hand side are the hits that we pulled from the Pokemon Center Exclusive ETBs, and everything to the left-hand side are the hits from the retail ETBs. As you can see, we got fewer hits from the Pokemon Center Exclusive ETBs, and remember that we got more packs in those ETBs as well. So, using this small sample size, we can, say that the hit rate is not necessarily better in the Pokemon Center Exclusive ETBs. If we go purely by the numbers, we had 23 packs in the Pokemon Center ETBs because we got that one extra pack in the one ETB, remember? And we had 5 hits. The 5 hits were the double rares, the Koraidon, and the Gyarados, and then the 2 ultra rares, the Arcanine EX, as well as the Great Tusk EX, and then we got 1 illustration rare, which is the Curlia. So 5 hits out of 23 packs is a 21.7% hit rate. Now for the retail ETBs, remember there were 9 packs in each of those, so that's 18 packs, and we actually got 7 hits. The 7 hits were the 2 Claunchers, which are illustration rares. We got 4 double rares, which are the Gardevoir EX, the Arcanine EX, the Gyarados EX, and the Banette EX. And then we got the 1 special illustration rare, which is the Gardevoir alt art on the left-hand side right here. So again, that's 7 hits out of 18 packs, which is around a 38.8% hit rate. So, again, small sample size, but, I would say that for those of you that were thinking the Pokemon Center Exclusive ETBs had a better hit rate, this sort of disproves it. Okay, so alternatively, people might not necessarily see the value in the number of hits per ETB, but rather the value that the hits are worth that come out of the ETB, right? So again, if we look at the hits from the Pokemon Center Exclusive ETBs, those 5 hits equate to about $30 in value if you look at comps. And remember, we paid $120 for those 2 Pokemon Center Exclusive ETBs. So that only recovers about 25% of the cost put into those ETBs. If, however, we look at the retail ETBs, those hits equate to about $55 in value. And remember, we paid between $90 and $100 for those 2 ETBs. So that covers between 50 to 60% of your cost. So, granted, the Gardevoir alt art special illustration rare here, makes up a good chunk of that. It's, I think, about $40 when I last looked it up. But still, that's just sort of how Pokemon and opening trading card games go in general, right? So, Again, looking at that, we can't necessarily say that the Pokemon Center ETBs have a better pull rate. So I think there's one last way to look at the value comparison between the retail Elite Trainer boxes and the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes, and that's from a sealed perspective, right? So if you're looking just for packs to rip open, the retail ETBs are a better value than the Pokemon Center ETBs, and that's because for $15 more, you're only getting 2 additional booster packs as well as the 1 promo card. And remember, the booster packs are retailing for about $4.50 now. So it's up to you whether or not that extra promo card is worth the additional $6. Secondarily, I think from a sealed ETB perspective, so keeping the entire ETB sealed, generally I think that buying the Pokemon Center exclusives are a better value, and that's because those are usually printed. There's usually a limited print run of those, and usually it comes with some more premium components or something exclusive to them. So in this case, it's the Pokemon Center stamped promo. And if we look back at Crown Zenith, for example, those Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs for Crown Zenith also retailed at $60, and they go for about $90 to $110 on the secondary market today. Whereas the retail ones still go for about $50 to $60, which is right around what retail was. In the worst case scenario, I think in the mid to long term they'll at least hold their value. A good example of this is Silver Tempest. So Silver Tempest, those Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs are still available on the Pokemon Center store, and on the secondary market they still are about the same amount. So I think they retail for about $50 on the Pokemon Center website, and they are still selling for around $50 to $60 on the secondary market as well. Whereas the retail ETBs for Silver Tempest, I think, have dropped to $30, $35 the last time I looked. All right, so that concludes my comparison between the retail versions of the new Scarlet and Violet Elite Trainer boxes versus the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes. Please join me in my next set of videos where I will be ripping open an entire booster box case of Scarlet and Violet. That's 6 booster boxes, and we're going to take a look at hit rates, pull rates, value returned, as well as set completion percentage of coming from a case. Thanks again for joining me today. Please subscribe and like the video, and I will see everybody in the comments. Thanks.